What's going on, guys? Gabe with ReviewDork. AMC green. We got some boom boom candles. We are trading up nearly 5%. And if you guys look at the screen, I'm still holding 2503. And I do have plans in buying in lots of 100 as we stair step our way into 40, 50, 60, 70. Now let's talk about the shorts, because we could see that short interest from when we had the run up has increased. Yes, today we're down a little bit, but let's talk about that run up, because it would just make sense for shorts to enter the game at 70, 60, 50, 40. And I think that that's essentially what drove the price action down. My last video, I encourage buying and buying more. For those who feel like they cannot afford more, I get it. I'm empathetic to you. However, my conviction in this play has not changed. I will continue to buy more. And so why is AMC green? Well, AMC is green because, well, we reopened the Grove and the Americana theaters with upgrades. Guys, the stock market's very, very emotional, right? Any good news? We get a surge. Why? Because there's people in this play that want to make money. Yes, we're apes, but there are momentum traders out there. I know. I'm one of them, but I do not swing trade AMC. Let's get that out there. And I want to go ahead and talk about AMC stock here because, well, it almost seems like flagrant, blatant, and manipulative misinformation. I really don't give a fuck about these no names on AMC stock. Half the shit that comes out there is false. However, they literally and blatantly taken a tweet of mine, which I used as an example. If AMC ran up to 5,000 a share, whether that's when I exit, it's none of your fucking business. But I used it as an example. Now, we're going to go ahead and talk about DD here, reverse DD here, okay? Let's go ahead and simplify things because, guys, you know, when we look at a chart and we go ahead and we start adding all types of indicators and then layering narrative after narrative, you lose sight of the most important thing here, the price action. And guys, I really think you're losing sight of what's really most important. Have the shorts covered? No. The argument would be, well, we need the DD because it introduces AMC to new investors. Yeah, I agree. The thing is that as we introduce AMC to new investors, we're then telling them, hey, 60, 70% of the volume is being directed to the dark pool. So therefore, the money you use to buy AMC will not be reflected in the price because of manipulation. And I don't know. That's kind of disheartening right out of the gate, right? So is that our narrative? Is that what we're sticking to? More importantly, I went ahead and asked the Twitter crowd here, and we did a survey. In your opinion, how many AMC synthetics need to be bought back? And overwhelmingly, at 47.8%, 1 billion to 4 billion is the speculated number, but who the fuck knows? But see, here's the thing. If the shorts have to buy back synthetics, essentially buy the float several times over based on the narrative that is being shared on AMC stock, we would all be able to sell and they would still not cover. So guys, we have to really think about what narrative we're pushing, because if you're going to go ahead and alienate a fellow ape because they have different financial objectives than yourself, then this isn't apes drawn together. You shouldn't have to worry about when a fellow ape sells. Shouldn't have to worry about my money. In fact, you know, there was a point in time when mainstream media, they were putting out FUD article after FUD article saying, you guys should sell. And you know what your response was? Why are you so interested in my money? Don't you think that's kind of contradictory? Why are you so interested in what I do and what my financial goals are? You can't go ahead and promote one narrative if you don't believe it. And it's apparent that you don't believe it because you're scared that if people adjusted their floor, that you would not reach your goal. And for some reason, that goal is somewhere at 800,000, which is damn near laughable. Now, I know you guys are going to counter me and say, well, hey, Gabe, you said 500,000 is possible. Yes. And I used geometric averaging as opposed to linear. Therefore, I found my brackets to be between 1,700 and 7,000 a share. Now, I know you guys are a bunch of smooth brain apes, but you are articulate enough to create false narratives. And with that said, I will defend my name. I will defend my integrity. Quite frankly, I don't need you to. I live my life perfectly fine. And for those who say, well, Gabe, you know, you have to do it for others. You have to hold for others. I get it. And I'm empathetic to that. The thing is that if you're holding 100 shares and it does reach 5,000, you're pretty damn good. What is the number one rule in the market? Don't be fucking greedy or you'll get your ass handed to you. Secondly, I will go ahead and counter the narrative since there are so many narratives out there that seem to be contradicting. What if the 800,000 floor is actually injected FUD by the hedgies? Oh, we can play this both ways. In fact, we got narratives of sell on the way down, which just does not make sense to anyone who makes a living in the stock market, let alone 800,000. So if you're sitting there with the expectation of 800,000 and the squeeze just squeezes right by, what are you going to say? Is the YouTuber's fault? Is the Twitter ape's fault? Whose fault is it? It's no one's fault. It's your fucking own. This is Gabe. I'm signing out. Peace.